All Progressive Congress in Esan North East local government area of Edo State has protested the composition of the governor-elect Senator Monday Okpebholo's 24-member transition committee, claiming that some names in the team were not members of the party. In a press briefing on Sunday, chairman of the party in the local government area, Emmanuel, singled out a former Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Matthew Ebadon, who is a member of the committee. He accused him of working against the party during the September 21 governorship election, being a member of the People's Democratic Party. He alleged that a business mogul and a traditional ruler from Edo Central masterminded his inclusion. According to him, this inclusion is not only unusual, but it's a blatant affront to the integrity of our party. It is clearly a calculated attempt to infiltrate our ranks and install individuals in key positions within the incoming administration. Let us be unequivocal. We will not tolerate intruders or opportunists attempting to hijack the internal workings of our party. Those who have not contributed to our success cannot be allowed to benefit from it. We have now identified those who sponsor this underhanded maneuver. We wish to send them a stern warning. For their own sake, they must cease this unholy attempt to meddle in our party affairs. To be specific, we have confirmed that a prominent business mogul from Elwato, alongside a traditional ruler from Esan land, are behind the inappropriate inclusion of Right Honorable Matthew Ebadon on our transition committee list for their own selfish motives. We strongly condemn these actions and view them as an affront to the values of our party. We advise these individuals to allow the governor-elect to govern without undue interference and to let our party form a government without external meddling. Finally, we admonish these intruders who inserted the name of Right Honorable Matthew Ebadon into our transition list to immediately disengage from our party's affairs or face severe consequences. We stand ready to defend the integrity and core values of our party, and we will not hesitate to take whatever action is necessary to protect our mandate. On this, we are unanimous and resolute. George, what do you make of this statement?
I must say that I share the sentiment of Emmanuel, that is the party chairman of the local government. This is a hard-fought victory, which it took a lot, it drew a lot of bad blood within the Edo people. And we understand that in recent times in Nigeria, what you see is winner takes it all. So that is the angle he's coming from. For someone who fought them at the poll, that is not quite long ago, a lot may have happened. He's bittered, that such a person will be included in the transition team to benefit from where, he did not sow. I quite share his sentiment, having worked so hard, but then he will understand that politics is deep. Sometimes the man you think that is working against you may be someone that was planted there by even your party, to get some information and all of that. So he might not really know what worked at that level. Again, he should also understand that at this point, someone has been elected as the governor-elect. The moment the man takes hold of office, he can decide to. Politics is all about give and take. Politics is about the allocation of scarce resources. So the man that holds the yam and the knife may decide on who to give or who not to give. This is about politics. So for me, I would want him not to escalate this whole thing.
All right.
If he's, like from what we've just read out here, now he's actually not happy with the situation of things. I think instead of going to the public, to cast the party and the leadership of the party in bad light, he should have reached out to the leadership behind the scene to see how they can resolve. He's pained because they know what they have put in to ensure that the victory happened. But then there's no point escalating this, because that may it will be like calling to question the judgment of the leader of the party, that is the governor-elect, who had appointed that man into the transition team. It's like calling, disrespecting him publicly. I think he should do that behind the scene by reaching out to the man instead of going public. But I share his pain. I understand what he's saying. Because the reward system in politics in Nigeria is skewed.
All right. Now, what one would ask, now, this is transition committee. Elections have come and gone. Now, governance starts, and it starts from transition committee.
Yeah.
Should it be a purely political affair, political party affair, or should it be a governance affair? Because now, I mean, in Nigeria, all of us, everybody is pushing for inclusive governance, inclusivity in governance. Elections have come and gone. Why not allow, when they said, because he said, we will, if I can quote him, we will not allow the people that did not contribute in the emergence or in this victory to benefit from it.
Let me say something here, that there is no particular formula to this that is perfect.
All right.
Whether you want to include opposition party members or people who are not even card-carrying members into the government, or you want to strictly wrong with card-carrying members of the... None is perfect. Any can work for development. What matters is that the leadership is focused, driving governance in the state. But like you said, you know, this winner takes it, or sometimes, you know, people look at it as something that has not worked very well. So sometimes you need to inject some kind of fresh blood. You need to inject, and it is at the discretion of the governor
to do that.
The man may decide to say, okay, well, I have a friend who is based abroad, who I think has what it takes, you know, to push my government forward in this direction, in this sector, in this area. The man may decide to call his friend or someone he knows. He might not even know him. It could be a recommendation from somebody who knows him. Say, please, bring Honorable Chochi Wali. He's very good in this area. He can help your government to stabilize in this area to achieve this. As the leader, yours is to identify talent, identify those that have what it takes, the wherewithal to ensure that your government, you know, work effectively for the people. You can decide to bring them, even if the man is of, you know, the opposition party. What you want, what the Nigerian people want, what the masses want is good governance that will affect their life positively. It doesn't matter who, whether you're a member of the APC, or you're a member of the PDP, or you're not even a card-carrying member of any political party. What Nigeria, immediately after election, what comes is governance. So whoever that is coming that has what it takes to run the government, to make the government move forward, it doesn't matter, you can put the person. But again, that does not also mean that those people who are members of the party that won the election do not have what it takes. It's just at the discretion of the man at the helms of our affair.
All right. Honorable Chochi, what do you make of this story?
Really, I want to use this medium to congratulate Senator Monday Okpebholo, the governor-elect. I will say this is the first, it's one of the predictions I did here in this studio.
After the wall of Gibraltar fact.
Yes, after the wall
of Gibraltar.
I told them that Edo State is gone, and finally Edo State was gone to APC. I know it's an opposition party to my party, but when it comes to the wall of Gibraltar, it shouldn't happen in River State.
Probably should explain what the wall of Gibraltar means for viewers.
For viewers, yes. The president, when he wanted to, when he received handing over flag to the governor-elect now, when he finished the primaries, he told them that he would be behind them and the party like the wall of Gibraltar in Edo State. And I told them, I told people, told Nigerians that if the president, who I know too well as a politician, the #1 politician in Nigeria, can say this, Edo State is gone. But I know he will not say it when it comes to River State. So, but when it comes to governance, we don't count a party. A good person or any man that is out for governance for his people, that is out as a leader to lead his people, does not count what happened during election and pre-election. What he counts is what will happen to better the state. I know too well that it is not him that wrote all the names. So many persons contributed. And just like what George said, nobody knows the reason why his name was added. But we should always focus on governance after election. That is what has been taking Nigeria backward. Because even somebody that has the capacity to do things right, they will, because he's not a member of that party, they will ignore him after election. And what he's supposed to do, he will not do it. Till today, when you look at the situation of things in Nigeria, when Ngozi Konjo-Iweala came in to help us in our financial aspects concerning Nigeria economy, hope that should be Ngozi Konjo-Iweala, yes. And after that, the things got better. Today, Buhari went and brought a girl to become a minister for finance. And from there, what is happening to our economy we don't know till today. So we should look at for capable hands, not looking out for party members. Yes, that does not mean that party members would automatically be ignored. But the most important thing in Nigeria should be governance and not party aspects when after election. So that is my take on this matter. They should allow the sleeping dog lie. The local government chairman, Emmanuel, that does not mean he will not be carried along. He should allow whomever the governor wants to function perfectly in his government, to bring positive result. Should work with the governor to ensure that, yes, that he gets the result that he wants to get.
All right.